Hello, you're tuning in the English News Bulletin on QPVN channel. I'm Nguyen, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. Da Nang City Free Trade Zone established. Acting for Women and Sustainable Peace. Vietnam Culture Week kicks off in PYEONGTAEK 2025. On June the 22nd, the People's Committee of Da Nang City held a ceremony to announce the Prime Minister's decision on the establishment of the Da Nang City Free Trade Zone. Attending the event were Permanent Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Hòa Bình, Vice Chairman of the National Assembly Nguyễn Đức Hải, and Lieutenant General Thái Đại Ngọc, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army. On June the 13th, 2025, the Prime Minister signed Decision number 1142 to set up the Da Nang City Free Trade Zone, covering 7 designated areas, including those for manufacturing, logistics, trade and services, digital technology, innovation, and other functions as prescribed by law. Linked with the International Financial Center, the zone is expected to be a driving force in making Da Nang a high-quality service hub, a key link in global and Asia-Pacific supply chains, a production center, and an international logistics hub connected to Liên Chiểu Port, Da Nang International Airport, and the East-West Economic Corridor. Leaders of Military Region 3 Command of Vietnam recently hosted a delegation of the Military Procuratorate of the People's Liberation Army of China, affirming that the visit was an important milestone to consolidate and develop the friendly relations between the two sides. The host briefed the Chinese delegation on the socio-economic situations of the localities in the military region and the results of the operations of the legal agencies of the military region, especially the military procuracy of Military Region 3 in performing the task of prosecution, judicial supervision, and maintaining discipline and order. The guest respectfully thanked the host for the warm reception, hoping to exchange practical experiences and expand the relationship between the two military procuracies of the two militaries more deeply, substantially, and effectively. On the morning of June the 22nd, in Chet Binh Commune, Kim Sơn District, Ninh Bình Province, the Vietnam Department of Peacekeeping Operations coordinated with the Political Department under the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army and local authorities to organize the inauguration and handover ceremony of a gratitude house to Mr. Trần Văn Hiền, a war veteran who was exposed to toxic chemicals and is in particularly difficult circumstances. The construction of the house started in April 2025 and was completed on the occasion of the 80th founding anniversary of the General Staff. Beyond a shelter, the house is a gift of deep gratitude, giving the family more strength to stabilize their lives. Speaking at the ceremony, the representative of the Vietnam Department of Peacekeeping Operations emphasized that this is a symbol of the civil-military bond, a testament to the sense of responsibility and gratitude of today's generation towards national contributors. The same day, parade units from Military Region 1 and Military Region 2 preparing for the parade marking the 80th anniversary of the August Revolution and National Day, September the 2nd, visited the Vietnam Military History Museum. Through rare and precious documents and artifacts, museum guides presented 6 key themes tied to major historical periods, from the early days of founding the nation to resistance wars and the ongoing process of national development and defense. Modern, interactive exhibits gave officers and soldiers valuable insights into Vietnam's heroic past and the sacrifices of previous generations. The visits fostered pride, strengthened ideals, and motivated them to excel in their duties for the upcoming national celebration. At the international workshop enhancing the meaningful participation of female military officers in the protection of civilians at UN peacekeeping missions, many practical experiences were shared. Among them, a community livelihood support model, an initiative led by Vietnam, garnered special interest from international delegates. From colorful yarns, creatively crafted into keychains and tape measures, new hope is woven into the lives of disadvantaged women in Do Xuân District, Hải Phòng. This is one of many projects run by the Craftly Social Enterprise, a company supporting more than 60 groups of vulnerable women across Vietnam. By preserving traditional cultural craft and exporting products to the Europe and America, Craftly helps build sustainable livelihoods. The market is good, so our products are sold well, and we'll always have work to do. Our income is decent. Our main goal is to provide stable jobs and incomes. Women gain greater roles in their families, earn more respect, and their thinking shifts. They begin setting higher goals, changing how society views them. Thanks to these sustainable values, the Craftly was showcased as a model at the International Workshop on Meaningful Female Participation in Protecting Civilians at UN Peacekeeping Missions. Through initiatives like this, both Vietnamese and international delegates can explore practical models from small-scale efforts to broader projects to help women stabilize their lives and support their families and communities. I think this is a great project. These women strive to earn a living and improve their lives. I want to apply this approach in future missions and share it with vulnerable women in local communities to help them develop sustainable livelihoods. When women are empowered, they not only improve their incomes, but also becomes catalysts for change in their families, communities, and societies. From this reality, the lessons and practical solutions shared by Vietnam are helping promote the full, equal, and meaningful participation of female military personnel in UN peacekeeping missions, especially in the critical area of civilian protection. Cyberspace, a silent battlefield where the enemy does not reveal itself with weapons, but through malicious code, fake news, and schemes to infiltrate morale. In this invisible war, the technical soldiers of Institute 486 under Command 86 are tirelessly maintaining a special line of defense, the ideological front in the digital battlefield. It's not about formalistic slogans. At Institute 486, learning and following President Ho Chi Minh's example is evaluated by work progress, research quality, and effectiveness in combat missions in peacetime, especially through innovations in the technology front. In 2024, the Institute's digital transformation research team successfully developed 2 pieces of tactical-level software in just 3 months, contributing to firmly protecting the party's ideological stronghold in the military. Studying and following President Ho Chi Minh's thought, morality, and lifestyle has been a daily routine, a voluntary and regular task of leaders and commanders at all levels. It has fostered the passion for work and innovative spirit among officers and researchers. In just first half of 2025, the Institute's technicians have analyzed nearly 100 malware samples, including over 30 variants of Mustang Panda, a sophisticated malware targeting military systems. The Institute has supported the remediation of dozens of security vulnerabilities on critical systems. Institute 486 not only innovates research thinking, but also embodies the qualities of technology soldier: humble, precise, and absolutely loyal. The Institute will focus on researching and mastering new technologies, promptly applying them into research and development process of products. We'll closely follow the practical requirements of military units to research and develop qualified tools and equipment. Carrying out tasks in war zone without gunfire will demand highly skilled soldiers to safeguard the ideological front, and Institute 486 stands as one of the best ones in this front. Coming up next, Enjoy Da Nang Festival held. Vietnam Culture Week kicks off in PYEONGTAEK 2025. The Enjoy Da Nang Festival 2025 is underway, featuring a series of appealing cultural, sport, tourism, culinary activities across the city. Among the 12 exciting activities at this year's festival, locals and tourists can learn more about the culture of coastal city through the installation art space of Da Nang Fishing Village story. Experience such activities as fishing net pulling, net weaving, trying the shaking basket boat, making souvenirs from seashells. The festival also introduces fresh and attractive dishes at the summer culinary space with more than 60 food stalls. There are a number of check-in spots along the beautiful beaches with vibrant cultural activities and events to create more space for locals and tourists to enjoy. The Vietnam Cultural Week is taking place in PYEONGTAEK, the Republic of Korea, hosted by the city government and coordinated by the PYEONGTAEK International Exchange Foundation. This marks the first time the event has been dedicated exclusively to celebrating Vietnamese culture. Delivering the opening address, the mayor of PYEONGTAEK expressed hope that the Vietnam Culture Week will deepen cultural understanding and foster greater connection among the city's residents. He also shared that the event also offers a comforting sense of home for the Vietnamese people living far from the homeland. This is the first time our city has hosted a week-long celebration dedicated to Vietnamese culture. Through this festival, we hope to give the people of PYEONGTAEK a deeper appreciation of Vietnam, its vibrant culture, rich cuisine, and breathtaking landscapes. Vietnamese ambassador to the Republic of Korea, Vũ Hồ, highlighted that the cultural exchange between the two countries has built a strong foundation for mutual understanding and cooperation in trade, investment, and education. With around 3,000 Vietnamese residents in PYEONGTAEK contributing to local development, the embassy urges the city government to continue supporting the Vietnamese community. Culture plays a crucial role beyond politics and economics, serving as the foundation for all future relations. It builds bridges between people and fosters understanding across different traditions. With the strong partnership between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea, making events like this an annual tradition will deepen our bond and support the growth of both nations. At the Bedari Library Garden, visitors can explore Vietnamese handicraft exhibits and join hands-on experiences such as trying on the traditional áo dài and participating in the lively bamboo pole dance. Nam Định Province owns a 72 kilometers long coastline and an abundant seafood supply. So many generations in villages across the province have developed traditional fish sauce production. Currently, in face of intense competition from various fish sauce products on the market, many traditional fish sauce makers take advantage of social media platforms to promote their products and expand consumption market. In Sachou Fish Sauce Craft Village, Nam Định Province, Phạm Văn Hoạt family is one of the few households maintaining the traditional fish sauce craft. Each year, his family provides the market between 9,000 and 11,000 liters of various types of fish sauce. To produce high-quality fish sauce, local producers must go through a complex process lasting 17 to 20 months, especially the selection of raw ingredients. We must ensure that the ingredients for fish sauce making are not preserved in ice and contain no additives. We just use the original fish to make the good taste of our products. In addition to support from local authorities, traditional fish sauce making households have begun paying more attention to branding and regularly promoting their products through social media platforms. I've tried to introduce Sachou Village and our traditional products with live streaming on social platforms. It's a way to help more people know about our village and buy our products. The local authority has facilitated traditional fish sauce makers to access land and source of raw materials. We also help them connect with investors to further develop the local fish sauce sector. Currently, Nam Định province is home to over 100 traditional fish sauce production facilities, mainly in coastal districts such as Giao Thủy, Hải Hậu, and Nghĩa Hưng. Most of the products are certified to meet food safety standards and recognized as OCOP items. Besides traditional distribution channels, the fish sauce made in households have been building brand and promoting traditional fish sauce. And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch the news again at QPVN.vn. Now, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.